Okay guys, a couple important features that you have to do during the unboxing that are a little confusing. I want to help you with now. Save you a lot of time. Sorry about the traffic going by. Anyhow, this riser here, this riser out of the box, this is upside down. They tell you in the instructions how to do this, and just glancing through it, it doesn't seem like it's something you would need to do, but you do because it points slightly up. It points at a slightly upward angle. And if you don't do it, it's going to rub here. So what you got to do is pop this cap off, unscrew this cap right here, pop it off, flip this over. Flip your riser over the other way so that it's facing upward, then put it back in. And then don't tighten it down all the way yet because you got to do some adjustments. But the other difficult part of this during the install was this seat. And I had to learn this the hard way. See this piece right here? This piece is separate. Now what you need to do when this seat is off, it has 6 bolts sticking down. Go ahead and attach this piece with the 2 bolts. Don't tighten it down yet, but just attach it and then slide it on here, and you'll be able to get these other ones down in the frame properly. If you don't do that, you're going to be fighting it. So that's just my little advice there for installing this. It'll make your install go much faster, guys. Everything else was fairly simple. If you know how to put the axle on the front, you'll be okay there. Putting the front fender on was really easy. Pedals are real easy. You do have to install your BMX handlebars, which is not bad either. It's a fairly easy task to do. But other than that, and your light goes on there. They got these on here for you. All you got to do is just put your actual headlight on, plug it in. Other than that, for that, it's pretty simple, guys. Oh, if you want your derailleur protector on, you got to put that on too. So you have to loosen this axle bolt and leave the one washer in there, slide the other 2 back, and then put your derailleur in, and then tighten it back down. I think that's about it. Everything else was fairly simple, but that seat was a bear. If I'd have done it the way I just suggested, see how it's got bolts that go in here? Just take, and there's bolts up underneath. Just go ahead and put the washers and nuts on this piece before you actually slide your seat and this on. It'll save you a lot of trouble because it's hard to get up under there. I actually flipped the bike upside down to attach these other bolts in there because it's so tight. All right, guys. Something else I wanted to mention too, guys, is this comes with an app. So out of the box, this bike goes 20 miles an hour. It comes as a class 2, so it doesn't matter if you're pedaling or throttling, it's 20 miles an hour. So you got to go into the app, and you can unlock this to a class 3, and their claim is to go up to 32 miles an hour. We're about to find out. I am a big dude, 230 pounds, guys, so and I have some big hills, so I would not be surprised if this doesn't get me that high, but we'll see. We'll see how it does. The other thing I want to mention too, this has one of these style displays on it that I don't know if it's going to flicker in the camera. We'll find that out as we go too, but as far as your eyes goes, it does not flicker, just so you know that. That's the basics. We're going to take it out and ride and test this out. It does have a thumb throttle on it. It does have hydraulic brakes. They're core-ride brakes. The grips are really nice. They feel good. I did put a mirror on this. I put my phone holder on it for today, and of course I got a camera on the back end there. That's basically it. We're going to take this thing out for a ride. Now look at this hill here, guys. This is a 16-degree hill. Now the claim for this bike is it can climb 15 degrees, up to 15 degrees. Now I don't know if you guys know, if you convert that to percentage, I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but it should be around 25% grade right there, somewhere in that general area. So this is a pretty hard climb, and we're in the soft grass, so I don't know how it's going to do. We're going to try it out here and see. But the rest of the ride will be basically on the road. This will just be a little off-road portion here. But we're going to get things turned on, and we're going to get out here. There's a little switch here on the battery you got to turn on, guys. And you also have a readout here to show your battery percentage. We're full charge right now. I am going to put this on. We're going to see how close this is to the tire size being accurate with the GPS. We'll turn the power button on here. This is a little different kind of a display. It doesn't have easy menu, but the only thing you can do going in, holding the plus and minus on the menu, is to change it from mile per hour to kilometer. So there's not a lot of functions in there. There may be other options if you contact the company, see what you can do. I mean, I can see this all right now with my UV glasses on, so it may be flickering for you guys, I don't know, but trust me, it's not flickering to the eye. We're going to take this thing up this gigantuous hill here. Hopefully it'll do it. We'll find out. If not, we'll have to help pedal it a little bit. I imagine since it's 16 degree, I might have to help it just a little bit, but we'll see here. Here we go. Whoa, that thing want to go, man. All right, that's straight up here, guys. Wow, that did really good. I'm giving just a gentle pedal. I think it's more for me than it is for the bike needing it. Okay, here we go, guys. Now I'm short. I'm 5'9". I don't have to call it short, but pedaling's not horrible for me. If you're a little taller, it probably is going to be. Right now, I'm just pedaling. Looks like our speed's going to be off. Probably 2 to 3 mile an hour, guys. And I can go into the app later and see if I can change that. We'll try that up once we get over here to the bike trail. We'll check out all of our pedal assists and things of that sort. Now your display normally will be in the middle. Mine's over to the side right now because I wanted to get my phone in there too. All right, we got nothing coming for once. That's rare. We're just gonna throttle here and see how we do. I got 27 on the GPS and 28 on the display there. But keep in mind, I am a big dude and there is some wind this morning. Alright, we're going to take her over here in the bike trail. And we're going to check out the sensitivity of this. Let's take her down to 1. Pedal assist 1. And we're going to see how, wow, that wasn't bad at all here. I wasn't even stopped yet. Okay, we're gonna see how many rotations this takes to take off here, guys. So it's just a little bit more than a half. It's not bad at all. Now I'm just pedaling this. We're just gonna do a little bit of pedal assist test before we actually take this out on the road. So we're 8 mile an hour, pedal assist 1. Now let's see if the throttle's tied to it. It shouldn't be, then it's unlocked. Maybe it is. Yep, throttle is tied to your pedal assist. Okay, so let's go pedal assist 2. Wow, look at all them lithium bugs. That's sawdust right in the face. Okay, so pedal assist 2 looks like 10, 11 mile an hour, just a gentle pedal. Pedal assist 3, I feel it kick in there quite a bit. Just a gentle pedal here, and we're going 14 mile an hour. So they have this set relatively low for your pedal assist. Pedal assist 4. Just going up like 2 mile an hour increments. So 16 mile an hour, 15 mile an hour. And pedal assist 5. Sorry, I had some traffic there, guys. Just pedaling. I just want to see if it goes over 20 or not. Looks like it does. Okay. Hi. All right, guys. That's the basics here. We're going to get off the bike trail today. We're We're gonna get off the bike trail today. We're gonna take this through the countryside. It's just a 15 amp hour battery, so I still find myself pedaling because that's all I want to do is pedal. I gotta get used to just using the throttle, this type of bike. So it looks like it's going to be a 28 mile an hour bike, guys, if you throttle and pedal. We'll get some opportunities to try that out here a little bit. Now here's a pretty good size hill right here. I'm just going to throttle up this one. Took me right up, no problem at all. It's got pretty good torque. The claim is 90 newton meters of torque, guys. I have a hill to test that on, and we'll find out. Notice too, I don't have my bag on this. There's not a place for it. Little groundhog went by. You see that, guys? Let's stop here just for a second. Just for a second, guys. Check make sure my cameras and stuff are. I must be a lot shorter than these other guys that do these reviews, because I think wants to pop a wheelie every time I go take off. That's some good power. Because everybody complains about not being able to pedal properly. It's not so bad. Not for me, anyhow. So I can pedal this just fine. We do have some beauty out here, guys. Getting a lot greener. Just in a couple of days. I was just on a ride 2 days ago and it wasn't this green. Okay, let's pull off over here just for a second. Just for a second, guys. Not too long, anyhow. Check that out down there. You come along ride Pawpaw, you don't just see the bike, you get to see some beauty out here too. This is the Clear Fork River, the Ohio Valley. Wonder if I should get some pictures here. We're gonna stop just for a second, guys, and get some pictures. Okay, this shows already that a bar has went down. I don't believe that, but let's go and just power it off and we'll power it back on. We'll see how it does when you power it back on. But I'm gonna set this bike right here for a second. See if it don't fall. That's good, it don't. I am in kind of soft territory. And we're gonna get a couple pictures. Why not? Alright, enough of that nonsense. Let's get back on this horse and ride, guys. I don't think people around here know what to make of it. Alright, let's power it back on now. Let's see if our bar came back. Yep, it did. The bar came back. So once you get pedaling up at a little bit higher speed, it looks like it's only off about a little over a mile per hour. It's not horrible. Now you may be able to change that. I don't remember seeing that. Well, let's go look at it here. Let's look at the app real quick. Let's take a look at the app. It's the HOVSCO app. You can get it right off the App Store if you have Apple Apple phone, that is. Okay, let's go into what are we looking at here. Here's our settings. Here's where you go to e-bike classes and change it, guys. I got it set to 3 right there right now. My e-bike, no. Guide, setup. Dashboard settings, maybe. Let's see. What's that do? We want to leave that there. Let's hit go. Let's try riding it there and see what that thing does. I don't know what it is. All right, we're gonna put it up pedal assist 5, and we're gonna take off out of here. Man, she wants to peel out every time, guys. Oh, it's set at kilometer right now. We're gonna change that. We go down here. Shoo, something stinks. I hope I ain't Sasquatch. Maybe it is. He'll come out here and get me. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to have dinner and not eat me for dinner. How do you change a kilometer? Mile per hour here. Let's see. Settings. Units minute. There we go. Right there. Now let's how do you get back out of that. There, now we're set at mile per hour. Let's try that thing out, guys. That's kind of neat. I don't see no Sasquatch. It pops a wheelie every time. That's funny. There I am pedaling again. Now it's showing the same readout as the display. We can leave it there. I don't care. It's a free app, guys. Here I am. Now we got a big hill here. We're gonna try it out, guys. We're gonna throttle up this booger and see how it does. Well, it's not a booger, but it's a hill. We're gonna see how we climb it. I'm just throttling at the moment. And this is a big. Did I say big? It's a huge hill. We've got a bigger one to do yet. It's making it. It's making it. I'm not pedaling at all at the moment. Oh, it's making it right up, guys. This thing's surprising me. It really is surprising me. It doesn't have, I'm not seeing 32 mile an hour on flat ground, so guys, downhill it won't be a problem. Look at that, that was all throttle. Sweet. Now if you put this in pedal assist 1 or 2, of course you're going to go slower, but you're also going to be able to go farther on the 15 amp hour battery. I'm just taking this on about a 14-15 mile route today, guys. I haven't tested this battery out. This is a UL certified battery, by the way, too, guys. But I don't want to push it too far today because I don't know how far it'll get me. All right, I don't like the fact that that shuts off, so it does look cool, but it's shutting off, so we're going to use this one. This is actual GPS here, and it definitely shows the speeds differently. We're going downhill. 31, 32. Yeah, we hit 32 downhill, no problem. On the app. Let's see here. Oh, I keep forgetting that I need to throttle this one and not pedal. Yeah, but a key. All right, we're gonna go downhill again. Around the corner though. Slow down here a little bit. All right. Feel like a motorcycle, man. Alrighty then. Now we're climbing the hill. This is an even steeper one, guys. This one I'm giving it some pedal too. It's not bad at all though. I mean, the type of pedaling I'm doing right here is completely painless. It's just, you got to give it some motion. I mean, I can feel a little tension, but that's about all it is, just a little tension. So this thing definitely has some torque to it. It's got so much torque it pops the front end up on you about almost every time. Yep, but that's cool. We're gonna see any animals out here today, guys. We're gonna take this up a big mountain here, if that's all right with you guys. But for some reason, these moped styles, they like to use these type displays. And almost all of them flash that I've seen, guys, for some reason. I mean, they flash in the cameras, they don't flash in real life. All right, so we're gonna have to leave it in 5. It's just not fun unless you're in 5. Now, if you're on a bike trail or something, that'd be different story. He's probably wondering why I'm talking. It looks like I'm talking to myself. I'm not done talking to you guys, if that's all right. Sometimes I talk to myself. I say, self, where are we going today? I don't know. Sometimes I get an answer, sometimes I don't. Look at this, guys. We're starting to get into some beauty. Now, here is an advantage of having the thumb throttle, okay? If you got to pull your right hand off, you know, to turn and look at something, you can still go with the throttle. We're gonna go downhill now, downhill. Let's throttle it downhill. Pretty big dude, guys, 230 pounds, so you'll probably be able to get this faster than me. And I'm tearing it up, this battery up with these hills now, because we're about to climb a mountain here. And this is a tall one. This is a long, long, tall hill here. You guys are seeing it. Try to lean up here a little bit so you can see it. This might put a little hurting on Papa, we'll see. So I'm throttling and pedaling at the moment. I feel tension, but it's not hard, guys. And this thing has enough torque where it's doing most of the work. But we're only halfway up here. We got longer ways to go. I'm gonna go clear the top, then we're gonna come back down and go around the bridges there. I'm not gonna take this on too far of a trip today. Now that's something else too, if you're a lighter person, this is gonna take you farther than it's gonna take me, guys. If you don't have these gigantuous hills, then you're gonna go farther too. Papa's got nothing but hills around here. I try to warn all these e-bike companies that it's got to be a powerful bike because I got big hills. I'm a big dude, 230 pounds. I might be less now. I've been doing quite a bit of bike riding. Haven't checked in a while. But these hills and my weight puts a whomping on the batteries. So I don't even look at anything unless it's at least 15 amp hour. They want to get me on my smallest routes. And this is a 15. Now something else about this company. Of course they have free shipping. Most of them do. But they also have a 2-year warranty on this one. And their claim is they have 200 service areas around. Bike shops basically that do these bikes. So there might be an advantage you know, going through HOVSCO for something like that. All right, we're gonna go clear up to the top of this particular mountain. It might be a mountain if that's what you want to call it. We are in Ohio, so I know some people probably just call it a big hill, but it's still a little outskirts of the Appalachian Mountains. So I don't know what you call it when it just starts trickling out there a little bit. Sub-mountain or something like that. There's places around that actually are called Mount. And here we go. Yeah, for me, guys, it's a 28-mile-an-hour bike. But I feel that it has the potential to go faster if you're a lighter person. So if you get it right at the top of the battery, you're on a flat surface and you're under 200 pounds, you probably you'll get it up there closer to their claimed speeds. But I can't lose weight for you just to test it. I wish I could. All right, we're still climbing. We're still climbing, but it's not hard at all, guys. I didn't want to let you know that. I mean, you do have to pedal. Well, I don't know if you have to or not. Not really. I'm just throttling, it's taking me right up. Taking me right up, no problem whatsoever. You guys want to see a Sasquatch? I want to show you a Sasquatch. Yeah, I'm just throttling. It took me right up, but I didn't have to pedal. So it's got surprisingly good torque. There's a lot of bikes that can't just throttle up this hill. I'm gonna go real quiet now. I gotta be real quiet, sneak up on him. Sneak up on this Sasquatch. Right there it is, guys. It's made of concrete, but it's a Sasquatch. All right, we're gonna go back down. Check it out there, guys. Here, let's get it. Let's stop over here and take a look-see. What would you call this, a mountain? We're up here really high. We're just down there. We're going to go down there again here. We're going to go down to some bridges, guys. That's all right with you. So here we go. We're just getting gorgeous out. I mean, it is happening fast now. I see yellow everywhere. I see white buds on the trees. The green's getting greener. Purples, yellows, reds are coming. There's a pink bush down here. It's happening finally. Winter's gone. I can get her over 32 going downhill. There's a lot of wind too. And I am a big dude and we've climbed some big hills, guys. This is a cool looking bike. It's one of the reasons why I selected it to review, because it's pretty cool looking. All right. I gotta slow her down a little bit, so we're gonna be taking a right down here. I got my tires pumped up a little too high, I think. These are Chow Yang tires, and you can go to 20 psi. I've got them at 18 right now. But as far as, I mean, the suspension feels pretty good. The seat's really comfortable. That's not me, that's them. I got bikes that make that sound though, but this one ain't doing it. All right. Sasquatch, can you hear me? This is a beautiful little road here, guys. Stop down here in the bridge if there ain't a bunch of people down here. Take a look at this bike one more time, if that's all right with you. Just one more time, all right? Well, maybe 2 times. Well, probably 3. Yeah, we're going to take a look at the bike anyhow. Yep. Okay, let's put her in 0. 3, 2, 1. I got the sun hitting. I don't know how well you can see that right now. But let's go ahead and power off. It says we got 3 bars. We'll turn it back off and back on here in a little bit, and then we'll find out what it really does have. If that's all right with you guys. Actually, I'm going to put this over in the sun. Let's take it over here in the sun so it looks a little better. The river looks beautiful today. Take a peek see at that too. You want to do that or not? I don't know. Find out. Okay, cars coming. There's always cars coming through here. I thought I turned that off. Tricked me. There we go. All right, guys. I'm gonna get a couple more pictures. Picture.
sorry ass DJ.
Enough of that nonsense. All right. Well, we know the speedometer's off a little bit, so we don't have to leave that on there anymore. I'll let you guys see how ugly I am for a while, if that's okay. Kind of look a little bit like a Sasquatch. Whoop, yep, see? Look a little bit like a Sasquatch right there. I don't know, nobody's ever told me that anyhow, but it's kind of true. All right, man, that truck was heavy. Let's look down here at the creek for a minute. Check it out, man. It's pretty clear today. It's beautiful. I'll go on this side. We're gonna go on this side, do it one more time. Let's see if water looks the same on both sides. Yep, it's still wet. Oh, I think I see a fish down there. I do. He's in the water. And if you guys probably can't see that through the camera because of the reflection. See him down there though. Yep, there's muskies and everything else in this river. All right, got a car coming. We're gonna take off. I'm gonna go check one more area out. That's where I like to ride it. Woo! She goes, man. You guys could do some ramping and tricking with this thing. I'm gonna go up here and see if Gatton Rocks has got anybody at it right now. If it don't, we're gonna go up here and get some pictures. Really agile. I mean, you can lean into it, you can pull back on these handlebars. I'm not gonna go ramping and stuff with it, guys. I am an old fart. Here, look at this. We're gonna lean to the right now. We got a thumb throttle. Push throttle, I can't lean this way. Got some pedaling, of course. I hope there's nobody here. Let's see. Yep, there's people here. Here, guys. This is a famous swimming spot. Most people swim up there though, so it's got a deeper hole. They swing off that tree. But these rocks up here are just gorgeous. Yep, one of these days I'm gonna go down there and get you guys a catfish. Or not a catfish, but a crawdad. That'd be all right. I get you catfish too if you want. I used to catfish all the time. Let's go pedal assist. 3, 4, 5. All right. We're gonna do some off-roading here now. Yep. It goes through this stuff like it's nothing. Oh! I did a little ramp for you guys. I wasn't gonna go off that wooden ramp. That didn't look too healthy back here. It's beautiful out. It's still cold though. Tempo's still chilly. Chilly, chilly. We're gonna stop at one more bridge if that's all right. I told you just one more. I'm gonna show you one more time. Well, maybe 2. Possibly 3. We'll see. Somebody sitting up there. All right, I almost went right through there. You guys see that? That'd have been fun to watch. See Pep will go right over that guard. She is, guys. There's the HOVSCO HovGtrs 1500W peak. I believe it does reach there. It's definitely got some torque. It says 90 Newton meter. It's got the 180 millimeter rotors. It does have hydraulic brakes, and they're core ride brakes. It's got some really good feeling grips on it. 15 amp hour UL rated battery. It's got a shock in the front, and it's got the forks in the front and shock in the back. It's got tail lights, headlights, all that stuff. It's got plastic fenders, which I do like. Shimano 7-speed gearing system with a Shimano 7 gear freewheel. It's got a derailleur protector, 52T crank on it with dual chain rail. It's got some wide pedals, which I do like, wide metal pedals. It's a nice bike. And we got the Chow Yang 20x4 fat tires. And look how narrow it is this way. That makes it really agile. You guys can do stuff with it. Plus you can park it in a small area. Yep. After you figure out the tricks of putting it together, like I said, don't forget to flip over this riser here. Flip that over, otherwise it's going to point down and rub up against here. You don't want that. And take and put the 2 bolts from into this seat and just get, you know, threaded on the nuts. Don't tighten them yet. And then you set this all in one piece, and this will go in a lot easier. Then you can just put these bolts through there. Anyhow, and you just put your bolts through on both sides. And it's a nice comfy seat. I mean, a lot of things about this bike is surprising me. Now for me, 230 pounds, I'm having trouble hitting the top speed, but it is getting me to 28, which is more than enough on a bike, guys, on an electric bike. But for some of you smaller people, it'll go faster for you. I like it. Let's go take a look at the other side, see if we can see any catfish or any muskies or anything swimming in here right now. It's a little dirtier down here, ain't it? I don't see nothing in there. I don't see no Sasquatches swimming, taking a bath. Do they bath? I don't know if they take baths or not. Maybe that's why they're so stinky. They say they're stinky. Every time I go by big old woods like that, I smell something stinky, but I don't know if it's them. Sometimes it's just coming from me. Yep. Anyhow, guys, right there's the mountain we was up on. The hill, whatever you want to call it. Up there where the birds and the airplanes go. Well, we wasn't quite that high, but we was up there. But we was up on top of that hill right there looking down. So that bike can climb. It is a billy goat. It sure is. And it looks like it can take me quite a ways. I could probably go on my 20-mile routes, no problem with this. Pretty cool bike. Let's take it. Let's get on it and go. You want to ride some more? You guys want to do any more of that? Or are you done? Let's go for some more riding. And look, I put that jingle bell on it too. I put bells and mirrors on every bike I get. Yes, sirree. Let's turn it on. Okay, it's saying I got 4 bars. That's crazy if I do. I wish it'd show voltage. The app doesn't even show voltage, I don't think. Let's look at the app again. 60% is showing we got left, guys. So it does have a percentage on there. Let's go. Let's get on this horse and ride if that's all right with you. Get back in here and there we go. Flip it. Oh, scared me to death again. Okay. We're going. We're going. Going crazy. I might already be there. You guys think I'm crazy? I might be crazy. That's true. Popping wheelies, man. Wow. Thing likes to pop a wheelies. All right. Too bad for a big heavy dude after 40% of the battery being gone. You guys know it's all muscle though, right? Yeah, except for that part right around the belt line there. That might not be muscle. So I pedaled it to 29. It's off about a mile or mile and a half, so it's probably around 28 mile an hour on a flat surface. We could try it again up here on the, we'll go on the bike trail for a little bit. We'll try it out. Excuse me. All these old man sounds, man. Gotta get all that stuff out of here before summer gets here. we're going to do that, then I need to go back to my speedometer app. If we're going to mess around with checking stuff still. Just stop here for just 1 second. Uno momento por favor. All right, here we go. There we go again. All right, now let's try it. We're fighting some wind though, but I'll lean into it a little bit. Do my legs hurt too bad. All right, well, we're down to 60% and I'm 230 pounds. I got to 27, guys. You, I think, would go 30 pretty easy if you're lighter. It didn't feel like I was being governed. Anyhow, there's some e-bikes when you hit 28 you'll feel it govern you down. This one's not doing that. So that's good news for those of you that like to go really fast. And I had quite a bit of tension. I mean, I was pedaling, I could feel some tension all the way up to 27. So the ghost pedaling wasn't horrible. I like the bike. I really do. I mean, I imagine this would be something you younger people would really just love to have. It feels like a motorcycle, something of that sort. But it's really agile, BMX-like. It does have the BMX handlebars as well, folks. And like I say, they have a 2-year warranty. So you guys can check into that. You can register it through the app and all that. Free shipping. Now's the time to get them if you're going to get them, guys, before prices go up. You guys know what's going on in the world right now, so if you want an e-bike, get them while they're still in U.S. stock. Out there doing some work on the trail. They do a good job keeping up this trail, guys. This little area here between Belleville and Butler, and then the other way is between Belleville and Lexington. I'd say for my next ride, I'd probably take a little bit of air out of these tires, get them somewhere closer to 15 pounds of pressure. PSI, not PAS. I get those confused sometimes. I'll be out here talking about pedal assist and I'll say PSI. Yeah, because I'm a crazy old man. Look at that red. Did you see that red? We got colors, man. And the other thing is, you can sit way back on this seat. If you have long legs, long arms, you can sit clear back the back of this bike and pedal. It's easier to pedal that way. It's a comfortable seat. I don't know how far we've went today. It's not that far of a trip. It's probably going to end up being 14 miles, something like that. And I have like no rear end pain. So that's nice. This is the first motorcycle style seat I've actually had a chance to sit on and review. This is the first moped style bike I've reviewed. Yeah, this is a good bike. And if you guys remember those tips now about putting it together, you won't have such a hard time putting this one together. If you don't actually read those instructions or listen to what I'm telling you, you're going to fight this bike and you'll spend a couple hours trying to put it together because it's different than all the rest of the other bikes putting it together. But it's just really those couple of things there. This riser here, make sure you flip it. The only reason I think that they have it flipped the other way is probably to save a little space in shipping. But if you don't do it, this is going to rub on your forks there, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure you flip that over. And then that seat, make sure you get the rear 2 bolts in that extra piece of frame you got to put in. Get the bolts in it at first. You don't have to tighten them down, just get them in there. And then your other 4 bolts will go in a lot easier. If you don't, you're going to fight it. I learned that the hard way. And if I would have had those 2 things down from the get, this bike would have went together a lot faster. Other than for that, man, it's a pretty good bike. I'm pretty impressed with it. Pretty much the worries I had about this bike are not there. They've proved me wrong. Like the range, that was one of my worries. I don't think I'll have any problems getting this on my 20-mile routes, which is nice. It means I can take this more places. I was worried about the power, to be honest with you. And a lot of times when people make high wattage claims, the bikes end up not being that powerful. This is a 750 watt motor. You know, their claim is a 1500 watt peak. I'm thinking it probably does peak up there somewhere. I don't have a meter to be able to see that, but I'm thinking it probably does, because it pulled me up one of the biggest hills around here with me just throttling it. What is that noise? Something up there on the road beeping. So it's got plenty of torque, guys. Plenty of torque. I don't know why I'm riding at such a high pedal assist right now. Let's just try 3. And I still like to pedal it. I mean, it doesn't feel bad. That was the other thing I was worried about. What's that moped style? I'm not going to be able to pedal it. That's what everybody always says. Let's see if you guys can see my legs. They're not coming up high. It's just about where it would be normally for me riding an e-bike. So that's another thing you can keep in mind too. If you're around 5'9", probably somewhere 5'8", 5'10", you're going to be sitting on this almost exactly like I am, and you will be able to pedal it. It's not bad at all. It feels really good, and you have adjustments. You know, this is an unmovable riser, but you could put an adjustable riser on this if you wanted to. So you could make the handlebars go higher. You could push them forward. You can push them forward now or back. But you could push them even more so if you put an adjustable riser on it. I think this one's fine, but if you happen to be a real tall person, that's something you could do. The brakes, core ride, I think I've tried to do some one other ones. They feel really good. I mean, I like the way they feel. They have a lot of travel though. I'm not used to that, but they are working. See, you don't feel any tension until you get back to here, but I can see it stopping the bike, even just by barely pulling it. So it's probably actually adjusted really well. It says in oil. I'm not sure if this takes DOT or if this takes mineral oil. Most of them are mineral oil, but you have to research that before you put anything in it, because it could be DOT. Not sure. Personally, in my opinion, I wish when they do these mopeds, almost all these do these moped styles now, they put this type of display on it. I like just a regular e-bike display, in my own personal opinion, but there's nothing wrong with that. It works fine. And if it's flashing, it's not to my eyes right now. Here's this bridge, guys. Let's take one more look at it from this side. See, we're starting to get some green and stuff around it now. I mean, it's rusty. It's old bridge, but it just makes it look even cooler. It just looks like a beautiful piece of antique furniture or something. I love it. Hopefully my rear camera is still going. There's people fishing down there. Fly fishing. So anyhow, we have 15 mile an hour pedal assist 3, guys. Let's take her down one here. Pedal assist 2 should be around 11, 12. These are all good bike trail speeds. And pedal assist 1 should be like 9, 10, 8, 9, 10 in there somewhere. Depends on how lightly you want to go. and then you can just barely throttle as well. See, this isn't one of these throttles that you push it down, it's all in. This actually has progression. So I'm going 4 miles an hour. Can probably go a little slower, but it gets a little wobbly once you go slower than that. 4 or 5 miles an hour. It's got really good control on the thumb throttle. I'm not a big thumb throttle fan, but I've seen advantages of it just today, being able to turn to my right, you know, with my camera. So that's pretty cool. Let's try zero now, sir. You guys want to try zero? See how hard it is to pedal this bike. It ain't easy, but it's not crazy hard. I suppose if you ran out of juice, you could get this thing home by pedaling it, as long as you're on a flat surface. It feels heavier. This is, oh, what was the weight on this? 71 pounds, I believe, guys, for this bike. 71 pounds. So it's not crazy heavy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put it up to 5 because we're gonna get on the road here. But this is the first ride on this bike. I'll probably take it out again. We'll take it out a little bit farther trip on the next one, and I'll go up some bigger hills. We'll see how this thing really does, guys, on the bigger hills. These were big ones we went up today, but after feeling the torque on this, I think it has the ability to climb my big hill that's closer to my house, actually. All right, we're gonna go. Here we go. Not pedaling real hard, guys. It's just a casual pedal. There's somebody behind me, so I'm gonna get off in the bike lane here. He was waiting for me. All right. Yeah, the brakes work good. Now this hill right here is deceiving. It doesn't look like it's that high, but it takes about every bike I have somewhere down around 14 miles an hour. The stronger ones will go faster. See how this one does. $16? Not bad. Not bad. So this is a little torqueier than a lot of them. I'm liking it, guys. I'm liking this bike. All right, we made it back to the homestead, no problem. We're gonna take her down here and take one more look at it, guys. Yeah, actually, let's do it up here. Do it up here. I scared that guy to death, didn't I? He thought he's coming back on the road, but I wasn't. Okay, we're gonna shut it off. Right now it's showing 2 bars and a little bit into the third one left. I'm seeing 3 bars. I'm seeing 3 bars on there, guys. If that is true, then we got a lot of juice left. That route I went on is actually closer to 14 miles, so that's probably more realistic. And it's showing we got 3 bars left, guys. So this one definitely will take my size person. This would definitely take me 20 miles, but I'm thinking it's going to go 30 for me. It's got a really good battery on it. It's a light bike, and it's got more torque than what you'd think. And you can pedal it, so for my size, you know, I would say if you're into, well, especially if you're under 5'9", you'll be able to pedal it. But if you're probably about 5'10", you'll be able to pedal it as well. Anything over that, you're going to have troubles. You could do it, but it's going to be a little awkward. You'd have to sit way back on the seat and things of that sort. I didn't run into any issues with it other than that. It's a really good bike. Let's turn on your headlights so you can see your headlights, guys. You gotta hold it. Let me see. Yeah, you gotta hold them. Gotta hold the headlight. But there's light hitting it right now, so it's not real bright. But let's go back and look at the, it's a nice looking headlight though. Tail light. If you can see around my camera there. There's your tail lights. Can't really show you the brake light because I don't know if you can see it. it flashes when you pull the brake light, which is kind of neat. Anyhow, let's walk around it. Take a peek at it. There she is, man. That's kind of neat. And that suspension felt good. I definitely wasn't bottoming out or anything with my weight. It felt plenty stiff enough. And you know, you feel it when you're hitting bumps and stuff. One thing I noticed is that I think I got my tires a little too tight. I got 18 psi in it. I probably should go down to, you know, 15, 16, something like that for this particular bike. What else, man? I think that's the majority of it. I like it. I'm gonna take this out on another ride, and we'll try some bigger hills with it next time, guys. That's the HOVSCO HovGtrs. Really nice bike. I'm gonna let Jax do the outro.
Remember to subscribe! Like!